So a few years ago, I was working on this big job and I was in this job site meeting, and the general contractor said, "Did you supply ground screws?" I said, "No, it wasn't part of the scope." He said, it's just, whatever. It needs to be done, but it's not a big deal. It's not that much money." I said, well, wait a minute. I said, each box needs a ground screw. There's about 30 to 45 boxes in this apartment. So and a ground screw is like about a penny a piece, something like that, probably even less. So I said, that's like 45 cents. There's like 500 apartments here, 500 times 30 to 45 boxes, 30 to 45 ground screws. That equals out to be a couple $100 worth of ground screws. It kind of is a big deal. And I said, because I know what happens. My guys will take a box of 100 ground screws. They'll put them in their pocket. They'll lose 98 of them. A couple will end up on the job site. A few will be in the seat of their chair in their truck. Probably 9 to 15 of them will be floating around the washing machine, and the rest will end up in the top drawer next to their keys and spare change, along with a few random wire nuts, scrap wire, and one or two rolls of electrical tape. So I said, yes, I know exactly what happens, and it is costing a lot of money, and it needs to be done, and it needs to be tracked. So this brings me to my next topic of, we need to hire somebody for purchasing. Our company is growing so fast, and we need a better tracking for all of our purchases, for electrical material, for wire, panels. Make sure that we're pricing it out correctly, that we're not paying $95 for an electrical panel at this supply house, but if we would have checked two others, we could have bought it for $88. May not seem like a lot of money, but when you're buying 500 of them a year, it adds up quickly. So I'm looking to hire for a brand new position called purchasing manager. This person will be in charge of quoting out all material needed for projects and for service calls, for generators, making sure that we're paying the least amount for that material, buying that material, making sure that when we're receiving that material that we are being billed correctly based on the initial quote, along with, paying for that material and making sure that we are, at the end, if there's any returns or anything, that we're not being overcharged, that we're not paying too much, and we're tracking it across the board for all of our warehouses, for all of our vans, for all of our projects, and for all of our service calls. So I want somebody that has done this before, that has, this is not a entry-level position, right? Most of my positions, pretty much are in the office, but not this one. This one needs to be done. We need to hire someone who has done this task before, that has done this position before, and has excelled in it, and really wants to work for a company that's innovative, that loves what we do, that treats each other with family, that's shoulder to shoulder. We have fun, we have parties, we do a lot of great things, paid time off. It's local work, it's right out of Fitchburg, great office, easy on and off to Route 2. So if you're interested, I would love to talk with you. Please send me an email at jp@jpelectricandson.com, or give us a call at 978-410-5805. You can ask to speak to me. You can come by the shop at 967 South Street in Fitchburg. Whatever works for you. Check us out. I hope to hear from you soon. And thank you so much for watching. Take care, everybody.